Hey everyone, Matt from MKRC. In today's video, I'm going to tear into my first nitro truck, so stick around. This is the first nitro car I've ever dealt with. When I was growing up, my friends had nitro cars, and I was always jealous. Now I get to bring this thing back from the dead. I've spent about 2 weeks saucing up the motor with WD-40 and other penetrants to break it free. So now, I think it's time to just do a full tear down, clean up, and then try to make the engine start. How did I acquire this thing? A customer dropped this off at my local hobby shop, asking them to repair it. They put about 2 hours of labor into it before calling the customer back and letting him know that it would need much more time. The customer said, keep it. So they sold it to me for the labor, which was 2 hours at $20 an hour. So I paid $40 for this Traxxas T-Maxx. I was told it is a 0.15, so a 2.15. I've got the front end rebuilt and cleaned up, and I did some cleaning on the back side of this, and now I'm going to take the back end off, tear that all apart, and get all this gunk off the rear. I also have a new set of control arms for the rear, so I might just throw those on so everything matches. What I'm trying to do is find 4 good shocks out of all of this, and I think I'll be able to make 4 good shocks. They probably just won't match. I've gone ahead and pulled the motor out. The motor is not seized anymore, so once we get this thing cleaned up, be able to throw it back in and see if it'll start. I'm going to go ahead and tear into the rear end now, get that off, and get it cleaned up. As you can see here, I've got the chassis mostly reassembled. I'm still working on rebuilding some shocks and trying to get pairs matched up. Right here in front of me is all the waste that was created. There's a few control arms that I'm probably going to keep, as well as this servo mount that I thought was broken and it wasn't. But most of this, including all 3 servos, were completely locked up. So I've saved the linkages, I've saved the servo saver, and I'm ordering new servos. One big takeaway about old RC cars is they use Phillips everywhere, and I don't like Phillips. It's too easy to strip. So where possible, I switched out everything with Allen head nuts and bolts. I really like how this RPM setup went together. I don't have to use those little spacers on the control arms, and this thing looks great. Looks like a brand new truck almost. Stay tuned for more coming up. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the montage and the time lapses of me rebuilding this truck. It's now in a nice rolling state, so I can work on rebuilding the motor and making that thing run. At the moment, I've only rebuilt 4 shocks. I don't think it's necessary to have all the shocks ready to go for this truck to get it out there and do a first run. Some other components that I'm going to need to purchase are 3 steering servos, a glow plug igniter, a fuel tank, fuel, and a bunch of other miscellaneous bits and bobs. For now, I'm going to put this truck into storage until I have more time to work on it, and when I do, you'll see it here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and thanks for watching.